Wicked just might be the most disappointing box office bomb of the year. And that's saying something in 2025. Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande's madcap carnival of crazy turns out to have not been so popular with audiences in North America or even in, the world. But how bad is the collapse of Wicked for good? Well, we can now report that for the entire month of December, the movie has finally managed to surpass its preview night tally.
I'm a person, and I feel, and I have feelings, and I can share them.
And if you need to cry right now, you cry.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is the Pro Channel, and we are here to bring you the news you need to know. It turns out, ladies and gentlemen, that the way that Cynthia, Ariana, and the rest of the crew at Wicked have acted did not go so well with audiences anywhere on, planet Earth. And we're happy to see that we were right when we said, maybe these two are just a little too strange. Maybe they've gone a little deranged, and they've set the franchise afire. Today we're going to tell you just how bad this is. But as I said in the intro, we are 12 days into December, and finally, December, the entire month, has surpassed the opening preview night. That's right. If you add up every single day, we'll show it to you. Folks, let's get to it though. What is it that sank this ship, the Wicked ship, and may have actually caused it to be done for, DOA from now on? They may not make another Wicked thing. No more theme park expansions. No more sequels, spin-offs, nothing. What is it that wiped this out and made it go belly up? This is the biggest splat you've ever seen. This kind of stuff did that.
I'm a person, and I feel, and I have feelings, and I can share them.
And if you need to cry right now, you cry.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to be crying right now. And I'll tell you what, too. They were so smug about all of this. I want to play this lady who was in charge of the casting for Wicked. She's so proud of herself, okay? Wicked was one of the most looked forward to, you might call it anticipated films of all time. Women had been waiting for 2 decades to see the adaptation of this musical, one of the most popular Broadway musicals ever created. And they didn't go with the stars that could have done this thing. They didn't go with Adina. They didn't go with Kristen. They went with Cynthia and Ariana, and here's the joy they have about it.
When it comes to Ariana and Cynthia, I'm just gonna pat myself on the back for something.
Go, please.
I felt absolutely when we were looking for people, when we were starting to audition, and John is my witness. John Chu is my witness because we had a conversation about it, and I said it should be Ariana and Cynthia, and I felt
really
very strongly.
Well, congratulations, because here's what that did. Folks, I've never seen any. These numbers are nuts. This is a case study. This is one of those films that is so far out of the norm that you just have to admire what it has accomplished. Because the first film should have made $1 billion. It got weird. So it didn't make $1 billion, made $750, and then they said, okay, well, second will make a lot. It'll make more, so it'll be okay. Nope. I want to show you a number here. Folks, follow along with me, okay? Wicked for Good made $30 million, almost $31 million in previews. Now, what's a preview? Preview is basically the Thursday night before the Friday. And to make it a preview, you can't be on the entire day, so it's the evening. The evening shows on a Thursday before the film officially launched has made almost more than the entire month of December, which look, where did we start in December? 271, basically 272, 272 million. Where are we today? 302. Let me say it again. December 1st, 271, basically 272. 302 today. That's 30 million. The preview is at 30.8 million. But I'm going to call it. I'm going to give it to them. Congratulations to Wicked. The entire month of December, weekends, weekdays, it doesn't matter. The entire month of December has finally added up to more than the preview day. You can't, folks, I mean, the level of bad this has become, this is humiliating to Universal. They're not going to admit it. But I'll tell you what, you know that they're embarrassed. You know that everybody involved in this just feels just a yuck at being rejected. They're going to be jilted about this. You know it's true because Hollywood has started with the Participation Trophy Awards. I'll show it to you. Screen Rant has this article, and I mean, Screen Rant, are you trying to be mean? I'm not going to say anything else. Wicked for Good box office hits major milestone immediately after Golden Globe snub. Oh no, a snub, you say? I'll show you what they're going to do for him. They're going to help him out, but it's in an embarrassing way if you know what Hollywood does. Brennan Klein has this out of Screen Rant. Wicked for Good has passed another major box office milestone after being snubbed by the 2026 Golden Globes. While it technically received more nominations than 2024's Wicked, two of its 5 nominations are for Best Original Song, which is a category for which the previous movie was ineligible because it had no original songs. And folks, what do we know about this movie? Wicked for Good. All of the new songs are terrible. They're terrible. So what is Hollywood doing? Hollywood is gifting nominations to this movie that it will not win because these movies are terrible. It is doing whatever it takes so that it can claim, well, we didn't win anything, but we had more nominations this year than the last one, so we're really good. These are conciliatory, as they call them. Per the numbers, let's go down here in just a minute, okay? Per the numbers, Wicked for Good has passed the $300 million milestone in the domestic box office, hitting a cumulative domestic total of $300.9 by the end of Tuesday. They're a little behind, of course. We're reading this just a little bit back in time. But it's worth saying it's at 302 today. Yay. 302 domestic, 447 worldwide. 750 is where the first one was. You talk about a fall off. You talk about a collapse in interest. And Hollywood is taking notice. Hollywood is finally saying, yeah, about that. Going to comingsoon.net. This one by Dashita Mashwari. Wicked 2's Cynthia Erivo claims musicals are very hard to pull off. Are you ready for these kinds of articles now? Because this is the new plan. You've seen these before, haven't you? This is where the actors start trying to save their careers. So now you got to come out and do the empathy play. You got to say, boy, it's hard to do these things, isn't it? It was supposed to be the greatest thing. Oh my. And don't let them tell you that it's the competition. Do you remember The Greatest Showman? Do you remember what it went up against? Do you remember how The Greatest Showman performed over the holidays? People love musicals over holidays. Wicked 2 star Cynthia Erivo has opened up about the demanding nature of musical filmmaking. In a recent interview, she emphasized that creating an on-screen musical is very hard to pull off. The actress also credited director John M. Chu for the sequel's success. Sure. During a recent conversation with Variety, Erivo appeared alongside Hugh Jackman. It's almost like I know what I'm about to talk about, folks, when it comes to these things. As the two discussed the challenges of working in musicals, both performers highlighted the skills required to make the genre work. Jackman described musicals as one of the most challenging undertakings in film. It's the Mount Everest of movie-making musicals. I really think it's the hardest thing to pull off, he said. Erivo, of course, joined in. And why, folks? Because the new narrative has to be set. And the new narrative is going to be, man, it's just really hard. It's just hard. It's hard to make musicals. It's really hard. It's almost as hard as having a helicopter fly above you and when your co-star can't shoot away fast enough. The Sun is starting to report this. See, folks, I told you that Hollywood did not want to talk about how badly Wicked was performing, but now that it's dead, Jim. Now that it's dead, there's no reason not to talk about it. So they're allowed to now. You can't talk about it being dead before it's really, really dead, because there's a chance that what you're doing might be claimed to be part of, the movement that destroyed it. You can't do that because Hollywood's already teetering at the edge of collapse anyway. But once it's dead. Once you look at it and say, you guys are, you made as much of the entire month of December as you did on the preview night. Once it's that kind of dead, then it's okay. You can talk about it now. And permission has gone out. Coming out today. Broken Spell searches for Wicked for Good defied gravity, but has interest slowed from the Sun. I'm going to say I think based on it making the same amount an entire month as it did in the preview night, I'm going to say I think it has slowed. What's our name here of this individual? Oh, just the Sun. Oh, okay. Well, dear Mr. Sun, I think it has slowed. Wicked for Good, the blockbuster musical sequel, recorded the second biggest box office opening weekend of 2025, which makes this collapse all the more amazing. Google Trends data shows interest in the film surged ahead of its release on November 21st before dropping sharply in the weeks that followed. Searches for the film climbed steadily through October, peaking in November as hype around Ariana and Cynthia reached its highest point. The days just before the film's release recorded the strongest search activity, with Google Trends showing a clear spike as fans hunted for new clips, early reviews, and last-minute tickets. Let's get to it, folks. Here's the graph. Here's what they're showing, okay? It's back down to where it was before the movie released. Maybe lower. So whether it's the box office, whether it's Google searches, movie's dead. And now what Hollywood has to think about is, maybe, just maybe, people still like aesthetically beautiful things. And maybe people like certain forms of decorum and civility. And you can step out of strangeness on a single spectrum or a single scale, but when everything is so strange in so many ways from your lead performers, might dissuade some people from going to see the movie. I hate that for them. I don't want to be mean to Cynthia. I don't want to be mean to Ariana. I wish them both well. But I can go on X, and so can you, and we can look up all the accounts that have become famous and made lots of money and got lots of clicks parodying these two. Here's just some more of this.
And
Go away, interviewer. She's having a moment.
And someone said to me once that the green was the thing that I would love the most about Alphabet, that I would want to stay green. But actually, being green, yes, I loved playing this character. But every time I took the makeup off, I loved who I was even more.
Oh God. She's saying the thing. Oh God. This is too much for theater kids. This is too much for whatever type of woman was interested in this. That it's too much. It's just too much, people. There's a scale of emotive acceptability with audiences. And I don't want to hold you back, Cynthia. I don't want to hold you back, Ariana, but look at them holding hands. They're talking about putting on green makeup. What was Margaret's name? Who is the lady who played the Wicked Witch originally? Do you think that she acted this way or talked this way? I mean, and holding hands and like you've been through war? No! This is a horrifically failed experiment. This is a terrifically troubled film. And they tried to hide it. They tried to tell you, nope. This is popular. Audiences love it. PSYOP. Whole thing. One more time from the lady who put this together.
What made you say that? That's pretty.
I can tell you exactly, because first of all, when you look at both of them, there aren't that many people that you can picture casting a spell or arriving somewhere in a bubble.
I can picture Ariana. Lady, you're right. For reasons that we won't get into, I can imagine Ariana landing in a bubble. But I also think she should probably be kept away from bubbles for her safety. Folks, that's the video for today. Hollywood tried to present you with some kind of avant-garde that did not work. And now they're going to try hard to sweep it under the rug. Consolation trophies for everybody and move on. Get out of here. Few articles, though, are going to declare what we're telling you. Folks, it's DEAD. Like we have just about never, ever seen. All right, it's your turn. Click the like button, share, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Remember, an engaged viewer is the kind of viewer we need around here because it tells YouTube this is the place to be seen. Until the time we have more time with you, getting to share the news, folks, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.